Make some noise!
So let's get into it. Y'all ready for this Harada's bar? Yeah, let's go. Here is Harada's off-topic talk.
Harada の脱線トークっていう回にしようと思う。
脱線トーク？
脱線トーク
Off-topic talk.
原田さんってほら。
You're the type of person who always goes off topic when you talk,
脱
right?
線トークしか
Most
して
of
ない
what I
けど
say is off topic talk. Me and Harada, one and the same. Me and Harada, one and the same. People really enjoy that. I think that's true.
面白がってくれてる。
Y'all be in here chilling. We just be talking shop, talking shit. You're a little crazy in a
いい
good
意味でクレイ
way.
ジーだなっていうね。トークの技と
Even
かは
though you
持って
don't
ないけ
have
ど
good talking skills. He's just talking smack to Harada. Your stories are just so fun.
事実だからね。
面白い
That's
ですよ
because they're
だから
true.
それを熱弁するじゃないですか。
And you tell them
誤解
with
を招く
passion,
よ
and
うに
sometimes it causes
誤解
misunderstanding.
を招くという
It's not that it causes misunderstandings.
会社
I'm the one who
会社の
doesn't
会議とかね
understand.
熱弁しちゃうから
When you talk
怒ら
with
れてる
passion,
と
your
割れちゃうでし
project
ょ
members feel like they're getting scolded.
熱弁
That's true. As somebody who's been known to talk with passion, I can tell you right now, a lot of times people take when you get excited as like, you know, like anger, right? They think that you're yelling. But sometimes I can tell you this personally, you get so invested in conversations about things that you care about that, you know, obviously, you know, the temperature rises. The index temperature rises because you're like a lot more interested, right? You get more bodily into tune and stuff. So Harada's definitely really good at that.
するとあれがやっぱね
But what you talk about is
トークとしては
interesting to
面白
hear.
いんですよ。
いやまあ
であの僕は一
So the
回その
idea is to just
原田
let
さん
you
に
go
こうな
off
ったら
topic.
脱線だけしてもらおうかなと思ってね。
それは脱線じゃ
It
ないじゃ
doesn't
ない。そ
make
れは本
sense
題なん
if
だ
the
から。
topic is
So
going
うまい
off
こと
topic.
狙って
We'll go off
だから
topic
今
on
回は
purpose. Bro, whoever is the cameraman, this dude legit be triggering Harada, bro. It's so good. We won't talk about games or esports today.
あれ
What?
ですよ。もうゲームのこととか e スポーツのこととかもなしです。原田さんの
You're a
別の
maniac,
マニア
crazy,
ック
and
な
do
ね
strange
ちょっ
stuff
と頭
too.
おかしい人が考えるようなマニアックなことの
We'll talk about those
趣味
maniac
範囲
episodes
人物こと
of your hobbies
ちょ
and
っとハマ
stuff.
ってるものとか
Things
気に
you're
なってる
into
こ
or
ととか
interested in.
最近起こったちょっと面白いハプ
Or
ニングとか
interesting
ね
things that happened
そういう
recently.
のをもう
We'll talk about that stuff
いつもの
that's
原
off
田だ
topic
から
for
脱
the
線し
other
たト
parts
ー
of
ク
Harada's bar.
それをも
いやでも今まで
I
の
have talked about that
話で
stuff a
もい
lot.
っぱいしてきたし、だから全部みんなが見てる
But
わけじゃ
maybe
ない
they
だろ
haven't
うから
heard every story I've shared.
それでおさ
So
ら
I'll
いする
repeat
わ
this
けじゃない
story
け
again.
ど、これだいぶ昔
I've talked about this
に
only
箇所
once
で喋った
before,
ほ
I
とんどしか
think.
見てなかったと思うからあれだけど俺これねみんな覚えてるかな
I
俺
wonder
が
if
ね
they
ツイッターま
remember
だ始め
it.
たか
Hold
な
up. I wonder.
あれだけど俺これねみんな覚えてるかな
I wonder if
俺
they
が
remember
ね
this
ツイッ
story.
ターまだ始
This
めた
happened when I
頃
just started on
なんかだいぶ
Twitter,
前
so
なん
it
だ
was
けど
like a while. It was a while ago.
小野さんと絡み
At the time, I was just talking to Ono-san.
その小野さんとね
I went to Gamescom with Ono-san.
ゲームスコムっていうね
He played a prank on him. My bad.
ね
Hold on.
ゲームスコムっていうねドイツのゲーム
It was held in Germany and is one of the biggest game events in Europe. That's true. I wanted to go to one of those. It has the most attendees in the
一
world
般客が来るから
because the public attends too. Guys, I've been playing video games for a long time, and one of the dopest things in the world is going to a video game convention. I remember when I went to my first E3, like that shit was magical for me because I just love games and just being around people who even like remotely love games enough to talk about them and attend events, as well as just getting the scoop on new stuff, bro. I wish I had like the journalist powers and like was a full-fledged journalist to be able to like, you know, like I'm a big EGM magazine guy. Like I was raised on that stuff, Nintendo Power, the Game Informers, PlayStation Magazine, Game Pro, the tips and tricks. Like a lot of my knowledge from like fighting games and just games in general comes from those, right? I say EGM, Electronic Gaming Magazine. I had a subscription, man. Shout outs to my grandma Vini, bro. She had me laced with some video game knowledge. So going to stuff like this, if you're into games, it's kind of like a godsend, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, if you ever even remotely thought about going to a convention and you got people around you that you can go with and be comfortable with in that space, you know what I'm saying? You guys should definitely do it. I've definitely went to like tournaments and stuff for friends because I was really interested in taking trips like that with people you're comfortable with that share that interest is actually really dope. So him talking about games, I remember this actually. It's an event I would love to have a reason to go to and talk to other people about.
その
So at the game show in Germany called Gamescom.
ドイツのゲームショーでなんか俺がいたずらを仕
I
掛け
played
て
a
たんだよ
prank.
それをツイッターでずっと
And
実
I
況
was
してた
tweeting
の。
about it the whole
小
time.
野さんの部屋に
Ono-san's room,
部屋のドアノブに
on the doorknob of his
その
room.
いわゆる Do not
You know how
disturb ってい
hotels have a
う
card that says "Do not
Do not
disturb"
disturb って英語でいわゆる起こさないでくださいっていう
to
くだり
let staff
ホテル
know
の
not to wake you up or something
ホ
like
テル
that.
にみ
When
んな
you
で起
hang
こ
it,
さない
they
でください
won't
ってや
visit
った
for
ら
room service or
いわゆる
anything.
みんなノックルームサービスも来ないわけだよね、ノックもしないし
They won't knock on the door
で
either.
小野さんが
I asked
泊
which
まってる
hotel
ホテルを
Ono-san
教え
was
てもらったわ
staying
け
in.
で泊ま
Was
って
staying
る
at.
ホテルと部
I
屋番号
asked the name
教
of
え
the
てもらっ
hotel and
て
his room number.
それはだから本当にいたずらを仕掛け
I
る
was
つもりでバレないように
So I
自
asked
然
him
と聞いてた
naturally so that he
Yeah.
wouldn't realize, and
そこ
then
にいわゆる Please disturb
I made a
つまり起こしてく
handwritten
ださい
card
っていう手書きの
that said,
札
"Please
を作っ
disturb."
てもう子供みたいに巻き草をうんこ
I
とか
even drew a picture
それ
of poop on
映
it
像
like a
残っ
kid.
画像残ってるよ検索するとね
You can find the
でも
picture
なんか
if you
ちょっと検
research.
索してこれ
You
貼っ
can
といて
just
みて
research it
ポ
and
ジティ
show the picture here. With the little Kuma, he was definitely walking around promoting like just the Tekken brand with Kuma. So the fact that he wrote it in English too with the little poop emoji and fire behind it.
ブでその小野の部
At
屋
the time, I
に殺し
tweeted
かけ
saying
た
I
時
put
ね
this card on
Yeah.
Ono's room
Please disturb っていう
with the
のがあっ
picture
て要
of
は
the
小野
please
さん
disturb card.
起こされたら
I
面白
tweeted
い
like,
ね
how funny would it be if he got woken up?
やってツイートしてみんなが
I
爆
did
笑
the
してたわ
prank
け
and tweeted it, and
はい
foreigners laughed hard about it.
っていうのやってた
That's pretty good.
で
So I did that,
そ
and
の仕掛け
after I
た
put the card on,
後にま
well,
あ会食に
Bandai
カプ
Namco
コンと会
had
食
a
だ
group
った
dinner with Capcom.
バンダイナムコとカプコンの会食だったわけで食べてる時にね
So we had dinner together.
もうでもほら小野さんは
Ono-san
こっ
was
ち来ちゃっ
there
てるわけじ
too.
ゃんで、まあ、ツイッターでこれやったらめっちゃ
And I
盛り上がっ
told
てる
him
から
people are enjoying this tweet.
まあ小野さんも帰ったら
So when you go back to the
なんじゃ
hotel,
これ
please check the card
言ってたの
and tweet like, what the hell
ま
is
あ
this?
まあある意味その
I told him to
そこ
do
は
that.
仕込みでもあるけどでも小野さんは本当に知らなかった
Ono-san
ん
had
そん
no
なイタズ
idea
ラ
I
してる
played
っ
a
て
prank like
で
this.
俺がその話をしたわけこういういたずらを
I
実は
just told
仕
him
掛
that
け
I
てきました
did this prank.
だからこれ今夜も
I
さ
said
らに
it'd be
小野さん
funny
帰っ
if
て
you
リアクション
tweet
したら
your
盛り上が
reaction
る
tonight.
じゃないですかっていうことを言ったらカプコンの人が
And then the
ちょっとみんな
Capcom people
青ざめ
started
始め
turning
て
pale.
俺なんだこの空気と思って
I was
そしたら
like, what's going
ちょ
on?
っと待ってって
They were like, wait, you said room number 514?
そう小野さんの部屋じゃないよね
That's not Ono-san's
小野さん
room.
が
When I asked him for his room
俺ら
number,
に部屋の番号を聞かれて小野さんで
Ono-san being Ono-san,
嘘を教えてたな
he lied.
適当な番号言っちゃったわけ
He said a random room number,
こ
a
れはな
random
んかあるな
number.
と思ったあの
When
人
it
ね
comes
そう
to
いう
that stuff,
く
he
だ
was
らないと
oddly
こ非
sharp.
常に鋭いからこれなんかされるか
He
も
thought I was
さ
up
れ
to
るか
something or
何か
going
あ
to
る
do
のかなと思
something.
って一応嘘
So
の
he
番号言
gave
っ
me
ちゃ
a
ってた
fake room number
一応
just in case. God damn. Yo, the meta, you know what it caused?
ねホテルって
Well, a
そ
hotel
の
is like,
その当時はそ
At
の
the
いわゆ
time,
る
customary
その
details
泊ま
were
る
listed.
名簿リストみたいなのがこの誰がどの会
it
社どの
says
会
who
社が
and
どこ
what
を予
company
約
made
し
a
てどうってい
reservation
う
at
の
which
は
hotel.
一応その
Damn. That makes sense though.
So
That
the
happens
hotel
at like E3
ね
and stuff. It's shared by all the
業界単位
hotels.
でこう予約するんで
When
す
you
よ
make the reservation,
だいぶ前から
it used to be like that.
取れるホテルになってもう決まってるから
They
で
could
調べ
find
よう
out
と
who
調べる
stayed
んですよ
where
業
if they
界同士は
research.
実はだから
There weren't
どこ
too
の
many. There weren't too many options for
だからスクエニ
customers.
さんはどこを
They
取って
could
る
see
と
where
か
Square Enix was staying.
でカプコンはどこ取ってるとか大
They
体わ
could
かる
find out where
そう
Capcom stayed for E3 too.
でさすがに
Read
誰
them
が
like a
部屋
book.
番号
Yeah,
か
they
わかん
couldn't
ない
find out
け
the
ど
room number though.
こうのホテルって
At the time,
確か
Capcom
カプコン
and
と
four
どこ
other
とどこ
companies
と
were staying at the
4社ぐらい
hotel.
泊まってるまあもうちょっと泊まってたと思うけど
Or maybe
大
more.
人数で取ってる会社4社ぐらい
Anyway, about
で
four companies made a
Microsoft
reservation there.
は
Actually, Microsoft was
泊ま
also
ってるん
staying
ですよ
there.
でマイクロソフトに
So we asked
確認
Microsoft.
して
Capcom
5
people
ってあのフロアってマイ
started
クロソフトじゃな
researching
かった
if
ですかって
514 room was reserved by
調べ
Microsoft
は
or
んだ
not.
らマイクロソフトの
It was even Microsoft
Honestly,
headquarters,
you
not
want
the
to
Japan
know.
branch.
ああアメリカ本社
America?
アメリカ本
The
社
American headquarters.
かなり偉い人
It happened to belong to
たま
one
た
of the
ま
quite high up
それは
executives.
多分
Onoche just said a random number.
たまたま
And it turned out to be one of the Microsoft executives.
超偉いいわゆるあれですよ
Like a director.
取締役クラスですよ取締役クラス
On the doorknob of the room that director stayed.
俺が
I wrote,
しかも
please disturb and drew
もう一個ね
poop.
フリー
Bro,
ズ
this
実
dude
際の
Harada,
上
bro.
にストリートファイター4
And you know the
のパ
package
ッ
of
ケー
Street
ジ
Fighter
の
4?
絵をわざわざプリントア
I
ウトし
printed
たやつ
that
貼って
and
た
put it on.
で原田って分かんない
They
わけじゃ
wouldn't
ん
know that I did that.
もう
They
一
just
見
think it
す
was
る
like
となんか
Capcom.
カ
It
プ
looked
コン
like
の
someone
人
at
間が貼り
Capcom
に来た
did
みたいにな
that.
っててカプコンの人がそ
So
れ
at
で
dinner, the
ざわ
Capcom
つき
people
始めて
started
会食
making
の場で
noises and going
収めちゃ
pale.
って速攻カプコンのいろんなスタッフ
They
が連
immediately
絡
called
し
a
て
bunch of Capcom staff,
もうでも連絡してもさ
but none of them
離
were
れて
near
る
the
から
hotel.
ちょ今から剥がしてきますって
So
言
the
って
Capcom people said, "We're going to go remove it now," and they ran
その当時のオムニホテルってところ
to the hotel they were staying at.
行って
They ran, removed it, and came back super out of
あ
breath.
あり
Wow.
ました
They came back like, I got it. They ran to the hotel.
やばっつって。
でも
What were you doing? That one was dicey.
Yeah,
That's
they-
just Ono-san being
ちょっと
Ono-san,
いまだに
right?
真相が分かんないのが、その
We still don't know if the
マイクロソ
Microsoft
フト
people saw the
それ見たのかどうかだ
card.
よねでも見たら剥がしてると思うし
Ill Will, what it do? Welcome back to the Taste Bud Sub Club, Tier 1, 7 months. Yo, I appreciate you, G. But I think if they did,
大丈夫だと思うんだけ
they
ど
would have told
特
me.
に思うし
But I think if they did, they would have
大丈夫だ
removed
と
it.
思うんだけど
特にだ
I
から
don't think they
マイ
did.
クロソフトから電話かか
There
ってき
was
た
no
のはない
phone call from
まあ
Microsoft or
はい
anything.
じゃあ
No,
いやだって
that's
かかってく
good.
るとしたらカプコンじゃん
If they did, they call
それで入っ
Capcom
た
そうか絵描いちゃった
because Street Fighter Box Art was on it.
そうか原田の仕業じゃないんです
そ
よ
うそうだからあれは
They wouldn't know it was you. It was really close.
2人で青ざめたもん
We were all
Yeah,
turning
so
pale,
kill
saying
it.
we should be more
お
careful.
互いに悪いよねこれみたいな話になって
This dude Harada out here playing pranks on the competition. I like it.
そうそうそう
We said it was
だから
both of
ま
our
あ
faults. So
それに気づく小野さんはやっぱすごいですよ
Ono-san was sharp enough to notice. He catches that
でも
stuff.
気づきすぎですよね小野さんはやっぱすごいです
いや
よ
小野さんもねそういうの察知するんですよ
Like he has a
第六
sixth
感じゃない
でも
sense.
気づきすぎですよね
He catches too
ちょっ
much.
と面白く転
It
がった方
stops
がいいじゃないで
things
す
from
か
turning into a funny story.
本人
Yeah,
分か
but
って
some
てこ
people
う
try
ド
to
ッキリ
act
受けるみた
surprised
いな
even if they
ある
catch
じゃ
it
ないですか
beforehand.
まあねだとだからそんな
だから海外エピソードですよじゃあ脱線トークでいくと原さんのようにいっぱ
You
いあ
have
る
a
じゃない
lot
です
of
か
funny stories
危
about
険
the
な目
times
に
you
あっ
go
た
to foreign
先に言って
countries.
ください
How about one where you got into a
危
dangerous
険な目
situation?
は
Those are serious ones, so I can't really share.
でもほらファミリージ
We
ョッ
could
キ
just
のこと
bleep some
書いてます
words
から
out. Bro,
Yeah.
the producer legit be egging this dude Harada on. This is some Ned's classified type, declassified type stuff. It is. Smash 'em Mill, what's good? Yo, Ill Will, man, I appreciate you staying true with the squad, though, bro. I hope you doing well, staying safe out there.
だからいっぱいあるよ
Well, there's a
日本
lot.
で見てる人
Maybe
信じられ
Japanese
ないんだ
people can't believe this.
いやだからじゃあ本当に
I
や
have
ば
some
やばいや
serious
つとか
ones, though,
も
like
あるけどなんかタクシー乗ってたらさ
when I was in a cab,
赤信号で止まった
it stopped at a red light and it happened to be near Skid Row in Los Angeles. Oh, snaps.
はいはいはい
赤信号で
The
止まっ
cab
ちゃっ
stopped
て
at a
さ
red
タ
light.
クシー助手席から
Some
全
guys got
然
into
知ら
the
ない人
passenger
が
seat.
出てきて
What the?
ガチャッと開けて
They opened the
あ
door.
これドライバーも乗せちゃうから
The
これ
cab driver
二人
let the two guys get in the
組
car.
で
はい
ちょっと俺ら脅されん
It
のかな
felt like we were being held up. Oh, shit. Well, you know, you can't tell the details.
なんとかなったんだけど
We handled it, though.
いやまあだからそういうのもある
They
じゃん
had a gun or what? You know what
はい
stuff happens.
怖いのいろいろ
Those
俺
scary
はでも
things happen in
ゲ
foreign
ームショーと
countries.
かで初めて
When I went to
ゲームショー行
Blank
った時とかね
game show for the first time,
わざわざそのが
I even went to the trouble of getting a bodyguard.
ね
Damn! It sounds like too much, right?
いやいやお前そんな人気じゃねえよ
You might feel like I'm not big enough to be doing that, but I did
ゲ
that.
ームショーとかさめったに
At the time,
南米
there
に
was
その
not so
クリエイ
many
ターとか行く
opportunities
こと
for
もなかっ
developers
たっていうのはまだ当時はね
to visit South
ゲームショーが始ま
America.
ったばっかりの頃ぐらい
Blank Game Show just started, and it was unbelievable.
だよね人が
People were coming in nonstop.
ものすごい勢いで来るみたいなサイン会が
The
終わらない
autograph
から
event never
ソニーさん
ended.
ね当時そう
Sony or SCE at the time hosted my autograph event.
サイン会ブースで俺がやってピチって切ったら
Then we stopped the
め
event.
ちゃめちゃ怒り出しちゃってみんな
They got
暴動
really
です
mad,
そう
like a
なん
riot.
え
Yeah, the people
な
in
んで
the
やめたい
line.
の話
Like, why are you stopping?
怖かったもん
I was scared.
でも原さんをもらってその
But you were just
座って
sitting at the autograph booth,
いやいや
right?
もう
No, I got
ボディーガー
taken
ド
away
連
by
れ
my
て行かれためっ
bodyguard.
ちゃ屈強な
He was a really sturdy guy. I like the word sturdy.
Okay.
A big guy like the typical image of a bodyguard.
でなんか
And then
俺をね運転
I had a driver
ドライバー
too.
がついてるわけでそのドライバーのね運転手が
The driver was, you know,
の運転手なんだけど、まあ
he was a I don't know what
普
that
段
means.
は
You know, the soccer player,
当時の
super
サッカー
famous
選
soccer
手
player.
とかの
Huh?
運転手をしてた人なのその
He used to be the driver for a super
Yeah.
famous soccer player.
Who don't know?
Oh,
So
he was doing cab driving
yeah,
for a
yeah,
job
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. This
で
makes
結
sense.
構俺より
He
も
was
若
younger
い
than
運
me
転手で結構
and
そう
was
そう
really
硬い
muscular too.
あの
And
すっごい
the
分
car
厚いわけ
windows
窓
were
が
really thick.
は
Oh, like bulletproof?
で防弾ガラスなわけ
It was bulletproof
い
glass.
やさすがにこれ
Damn.
こんなの
I said I'm not a
いや
high
俺
value
狙われてる
target.
要
This
人じゃねえ
isn't
からって言
necessary.
ったら
The
いや
driver was? Oh, okay.
そういうことじゃないし
Then he said it doesn't matter. You stand out.
絶対必要だって
You
言われて
definitely need
で
it. Oh, damn.
防弾ガラスもね
He continued yesterday. I was at a dangerous place.
俺ちょっと危ないところで待ってたんだけどもう昨日も
A guy with the gun
Talk
came
about
up to me.
that.
What?
言うわけでどんな状況だった
I asked the situation and he said
ああこれやべえなと思って
he sensed danger, so he made sure he locked the car as always.
でもね向こうの人は急に銃向
He
けられ
told
ない
me
んだっ
they
て
don't just point guns at you
ど
suddenly.
うするかっていうと
At first,
銃のとこね
They use
こ
the
の
bottom
底
of
ね
the gun.
マガジンのハンドガンの
Oh.
底の方でまあその
This dude Harada has seen some real shit out here on the streets. What the?
車に近寄ってきてまず
They
車
walk
の
up to your car.
窓
Yeah, they
を
break the glass,
コン
right?
コンってやる
Oh, they
な
tap
んで
it
か
with
って
the
いう
butt of the
と
gun?
おいって呼んでるわけじゃなくてカンカンっ
That
てや
doesn't
る
mean they
と
want to talk.
分かるんだよ
That's
防
so they
弾
can
のク
test
ラ
how
ス
strong the
が1から
bulletproofing
5
is.
とかなんかラン
I
ク
heard
があ
there
る
are
みたい
ranks
で
like 1
それ
to
で最
5.
高クラ
The
スに近
driver
い
was
やつ
using the
なんか
highest
1個下な
one
の
at
いわゆ
least
るその
one rank lower,
大
or
統
at
領の
least
こと
one rank
を
lower.
守
It
ることじ
wasn't
ゃな
good
い
enough
に
to
しろ
protect the
普通の
president.
夜ハン
But
ドガン
regular handgun
カットしない
bullets
よう
won't
な
get through.
やつやってるからその音で
They could tell by the sound, so when they knocked on his car,
あって言って
they were like, oh,
その
and
2人
left.
組が行っちゃったんだって
Bruh, what?
っていうのがお
They
互い
were
にプロ
both
フェッショナルなの
professionals, pro robber and pro
強盗
cab
する側
driver.
もあれもそうだけどまあそれ危ない地域の話ですよ
Dude, that's actually crazy. What the hell? There was especially dangerous areas, so not all of the blank is like that.
全体がという話じゃなくてその人がたまたまそういう
He
人
happened to
を
be a driver
あ
who
の
worked in a
危ない地域
dangerous
でもや
area
る
like that.
仕
Yeah,
事
so
や
he's
ってる人
prepared
だ
at
からね
least, right?
そういうことだから昨日
So
の
he
晩もそう
told
だ
me
ったんだ
that
よ
night
つって
before was
だ
like
から
that.
そういうこと
Things
もある
like
か
that
ら
can happen.
ましてや日本から来てる
Especially he was with
あ
me,
な
a
たでしょ
person from
ま
Japan.
あそれはだからもうゲームショーの主
The
催者から
organizer
もお願い
of
されてるし
blank game show
これぐらい
asked
の
us
警
to
備が必
have
要なん
high
だよって
security like that.
大げさだなと思ってたけど
It
俺
felt like
会
too
場行
much,
って
but I
もめっ
understand
ち
when
ゃ
I
そ
saw
の
the energy
熱
at the
気
venue.
とさ今はだいぶ落ち着いてるけど
At the
当時は
time, it
すご
wasn't
くて
calm like it is nowadays.
ゲームショーっていうのがそんなにない時代だったからね向こう
A game show was really rare there at the time. People were enthusiastic, and I understood that you needed a bodyguard. The Red Fox. Did he get picked up by Jason Statham? Stay in the car, all right? Don't move. When I say run, you run. My man got picked up by the driver.
いや確かに俺ボディーガードいるわなと思って
2 minutes passed for some reason. They be killing me with these 2-minute interludes.
会議でそ
I
のヨ
went
ーロッ
to
パの会議で
Crete Island in Greece for a meeting. That sounds sick as hell. I've never been to Greece. I want to
まあ
go.
リゾート地なんだけどね今や
It's a resort island. Only a few people live there.
もう本当に日本人なんか
No Japanese people.
クレタ島で
The
会議をやったりとか
transporter,
する
that's who picked them up. We had a meeting
だ
there
か
for
ら
some
行って
reason.
食事したら日
I
本
was
人だけ
having a
ばっかり
meal
で
with
すよ
some
日本人と
Japanese people.
あとフランスの
There were also a
とか
few
ヨーロッ
European
パの人と
people,
かいたけど
like French too.
で会議してたら
Anyways, we had a meeting.
隣のねその
Next to me,
ギリシャ人だと思う
there was some Greek people. I think there were a couple.
カップルがいたわけでカップルのうちの
That couple, the
女性側
woman,
ですよそれも女性側が俺はサングラスしてない
I wasn't
普通に
wearing
食事してた時に
sunglasses during the
会社に
meeting, by the
世を
way.
忍ぶ仮の姿で
Yeah.
It's a secret identity. I was just having a meal with coworkers.
ねリゾート地のホテルのその野外だけど
We were having a meal outside the hotel on the
こっち
research,
チラチラこっちのホテル
on the
その
resort
野
island.
外だ
Sorry.
けどテーブル囲んで食べてるとそのずっとこっち
She kept glancing over at
で
me.
そういうのってそのチラチラ
It's
見
a
てる
little
かもっていうのは
self-absorbed to
自意
think
識
she'd
過
be
剰
glancing
じゃ
at
ない
you,
ですか
right?
だからそれは
Sometimes you get that. You like in public and you look around, you see somebody just, and it's like sometimes like it just depends on the kind of person you are, if you awkward or not. Like, look, I know people out there. You've been a place and you just be looking around. You know, you're exploring, and like you do the scan. You like start from this way. Like, it's a nice place to be around. Nice day outside. Food. People are walking. There's a bird. Oh shit! And it's like they're looking you right in your soul. You're like, oh my god! Like, what? And it can get more weird or less weird from there. Or it can go either way. It's 50-50. It can go worse or it can get better. Caramel Jenkins, yo, that shit is weird. You know, look, you know what I do? I'm gonna tell you, and I do. Look, this is something that I do no matter what. Just imagine being stared at by what viral black dude with that unsettling eyes. Yep, it Mopichu. Like if that happened to me, like I've done this before. You catch people staring at you, you do like just say you this camera is a person that I turn around and you staring at me, right? So I do the scan, I come back like, oh shit. I'm like, and then I'm gonna go, and then you do the thing where you go stand next to him, and you like, and then you walk off. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. You gotta do the look behind. You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. Like Kuro Manta making sure that the tier 1 stays intact. 8-month streak. Kuro Manta back with the Taste Bud Sub Club. Yo. Let me get that noise. You got to hit him with the team stare, Mo Pichu. You got to let him know. I'll stare back. I will stare back. No, it is. No, the spirit of radio. Exactly, right? Like, that can be a cordial thing, right? You never know. If you make eye contact and they don't look away, then they're being weird. Exactly. Exactly. If you like, and I remember, but there is a wrong way to do it. My little brother one time, I was in St. Louis, right? We was in a Central West End. We had just came from, I was trying to find a spot to get sushi. Or just food in general. And as we were walking down the street, my brother saw a lady in the restaurant and was just staring, like full blown, like just staring at my little brother. And like he was walking on my right side, right? So I was like, yeah. And the lady was like up her on this side, like in the window over here. So while we're walking, like he sees this person like staring, right? Like not breaking eye contact. And he goes to the next level. He does the run up to the window and he's like, and he said, and now even though this person cannot hear my brother, even though I swear to you, the spirit of radio, that's what he did, right? He's my little brother, but he's bigger than me. My little brother is like 6'1" or something like that. So, like, I could be wrong, but definitely taller than me, right? So even though this person can't hear him, he's right next to the window. He's like, I just don't know what this person is staring at. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, dog, they can't even hear you. And then he looks back to me as to like co-sign the rudeness staring back, right? And like, I'm like, bro, you can't do that. That's engaged. Like you invite the tension then. You know, I ain't gonna let nothing happen, but you're going too far, man. You're crossing the eyeball streams. You don't do that because that invites the crazy, right? Now, I understood that, you know, you don't want to back down from the staring contest, but you don't want to co-sign that's co-signing the tension. There you go, the spirit of radio. You don't want to do it, okay? Right? Like you can either play, like you can play it up a little bit where I do the, you know, like, oh, me, you know, me, are you staring at me? You're not staring at me? Are we staring at it together? So you can play that off as a joke. But if you go to the point where you go to the next level and like you're talking and they like, you understand that the person that you were staring at is now talking to you and they're talking through the glass, so you can't hear them. So they just look crazy. So they basically Look, and I'm just going off. You damn right I'm on mute. That's the whole point. Because it just looks crazy, right? Like, no matter what I segue into, right? No matter what I segue into, and then I told that mother... See, and that's what it looks like in the wind. That's what it looks like, right? You got to go full Karen on... It just gets progressively crazier and crazier. It gets progressively crazy. It just goes higher and higher, bro. Right? Exactly. Exactly, bro. Look, Caramel Jenkins, I legit had to stop him, right? And it looked like, look, this is what it looked like, right? I'm gonna go back on mute intentionally. It's one of those. Right? And on the outside of the window it's like, bro, could you stop doing that? Can you stop staring at the window? They gonna think we're fucking crazy. We black people out here in public. These motherfuckers are gonna call the cops. Then what we gonna do? We gonna have to run. You know I'm faster than you. You caused this. I'm gonna bail you out, but I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the conversation what it sounds like. It's a very sensible conversation if you know what we're talking about. But through the glass, it's one of those. It's one of those. I was talking really fast, but pretty sure you get the gist of it. What's up with this leisure time? Back to Harada's bar.
俺はあんまりない方なんだけど、それにしても
Sorry, that was a small tangent, guys. He was hella young doing some shit like this. Well, he was my little brother, so yeah.
それは
So usually I tend not to care about that stuff. This is back Harada talking, by the way.
それは俺はあんまりない方なんだけど、それにしても
But she
もう
ended
最後
up
チラチラ
actually staring at
睨ん
me.
でる
Oh,
わけ
damn.
やべえなこれに
See, there it is. Okay, see, now we know that they're staring at each other. Let's see how this develops for Harada. All right? Okay. I thought maybe she didn't like that I was talking in
日本語
Japanese.
でずっと喋ってんのがあんま良くなくて、俺の声が
Or maybe I was being too loud and noisy for her. It happens sometimes. Finally,
うちのテーブルの
at my table, there was a French guy called Hervé. Hervé? I don't know how to say that. Hervé? Hervé. Is that right? Hervé. Is that how you do it? Hervé. Oh, I think that's got to be it. Hervé. Right? No? I got to be close. Hervé. The H is silent. Hervé. Right? Hervé. No? Hervé. No? No? I got to be close. Hervé. No? Don't just laugh. Tell me if I'm getting close or not. If you can tell me that the H is silent, y'all can tell me if I'm getting close. And I say, the RVE are silent. It's just, you know. I ain't with y'all, bro. Anyways,
トップのやつなんだけど、そいつが立ち上がって
and he stood up to go to the restroom.
そいつに
This actually sounds like the beginning of Mission Impossible. And the woman said to him, "Excuse me,
ああしまったついにクレームが
I thought she's going to complain about
この
me."
人だったら英語できる
I think she thought he could speak English
なんかの言語が
or maybe some other European language. She asked something to him.
そしたらなんか
Then Elver walked up to me and said,
原田さん彼女が
"Harada-san, she wants to take a photo with you."
えっつって俺が誰か
Huh?
分かって
She
る
knows who I am?
彼女すげえ知ってて
She really knows who you are. She asked why you were here. I was like, huh? Hold on. It's Elver. That's what it is? Shinji X? Elver? I'm pretty sure I'm close, right? Elver, right? Or maybe I'm too enunciating the Y as E too hard. Elver? Hervé. Hervé? Is that it? Hervé? No? I used to take French, by the way. Air, bruh. Hervé. Hervé. Okay, got it. But yeah, this person knew who they were.
俺もうバンナム中みんな
All the Bandai Namco people were so surprised.
逆じゃん普通
I'm not the
こんな
kind
と
of
こでこの人
person
が
who
い
is
るみんなが
asked, what are you
騒ぐの
doing here?
逆ですよ俺らがさなんで俺が
I'm one of the people who says that when I see someone
ってい
famous.
うのは海外で実はちょ
Those
いちょい
things have happened a few times
で不
overseas.
思議なことにサングラ
It's
スしてな
strange,
い
but women tend to notice me even when I'm not
な
wearing
んで
the
わかるんですか
sunglasses.
ね
I wonder why they can tell with their cute round eyes. Bro, I don't know who's manning the camera on this show, but I love that they just troll Harada sometimes, bro. It's too good.
の人が多いんですよ
なんでわかるんですか
I
ね
wonder why they
これ
can
作りなめ
tell
る時です
with your cute round eyes. He stole that line from South. Are you for real? Wait a minute. Are they that? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
いやだからよくわかんない
I don't
な
really
んでわ
know.
かるんですかね
How come they can tell? It's strange, bro. Whoever is asking these questions, the cameraman is the real Shinji X. The cameraman on Harada's bar, he knows. He knows what his duty is to the show, and he does it damn well. The real MVP. Whoever the Harada, you need to give this guy a raise. Whoever he is behind the camera, he is so good. Blindside, he is so good. Look, guys, y'all need to let Harada know. Because Harada doesn't think that these things are popular. I love Harada's Bar. I love watching it with you guys. So if you get the opportunity, make sure you guys go follow Harada's Bar. It is on Twitter. It is in Japanese, but it is Harada's Twitter. And I think the producer of the show, excuse me, who might possibly be the cameraman, does a very good job. They've talked to me on Twitter before. They're really cool. And I think it's really cool content. In all honesty, especially because we're all interested in this stuff, and it goes so many different ways. I think this shit is so dope. Shout out to Harada's Bar and their producers. Oh yeah, most def. Let them know when I get there, Gil Toss. Damn, that's facts. Caramel Jenkins, expert interviewer. That's hella true. Blindside says expert at the banter. Mm-hmm.
その
It's strange.
エボとかだとわかるエボ
If it's Evo, hold on, what do you say?
その
It's
エボとかだ
strange.
とわ
If
か
it's
る
Evo, I
エ
can
ボとか
understand.
ラスベガスはさ
About 10,000 players will gather at Evo in Vegas. Yo, make some noise in the chat for Evo, bro. Shout outs to Sony PlayStation buying Evo. Guys, FYI, tomorrow I will be commentating the Evo warm-ups for Sony PlayStation. I'm probably gonna talk a little bit more about it at the end of this today. But just know that me and Rip will be holding it down tomorrow. So Taste Buds, I want y'all to show up, make some noise. Y'all know the drill. Show some love. Enter compete.playstation.com if y'all want to enter Tekken 7 on PlayStation. Yo, Taste Buds, you never know. That's a way for me to commentate one of your matches. You get to the top of that PlayStation bracket, you can legit, I mean, you're probably going to get me commentate one of your matches anyway if you play fighting games here with me in some way, shape, or form. But if you want to enter a tournament, compete.playstation.com. I will be commentating it tomorrow with Rip. And I'll show you guys a little bit more about it once I finish with this. What's up with the Shadow? I hope you doing good, yo. No, they're not the actual Evo matches, but I'm pretty sure they're happening with conjunction because PlayStation just bought Evo, right? Like, they're like sponsored Evo people now, so. I think they're doing a dope job, though, so far, I can tell you that. But let's get back to this. We'll talk about that after this. Yo, Shadow, we gonna get to it. I can understand people talk to me whenever I go to Evo. This is Harada, by the way, not me. When it's time for game show E3 or Gamescom, when I'm in the city, people will talk to me and buy me food. I can understand that. But when I go to Dubai on my private time, or to Crete where I went for a Bandai Namco meeting, I don't expect people to recognize me. At those resorts are sightseeing areas.
原田いねえかなって
There shouldn't be
いう
tourists
観
who
光
would be
客はい
looking
ない
for
でし
you.
ょ。
ないし
No.
すごいだから
No, that's actually true. That's weird, bro. Don't be out looking for people, especially if you don't know them.
まあ
I'm serious, man. That shit's weird. Don't be like following people around, man, at events, man. That shit gets creepy real fast. I'm a really nice guy, but don't make it weird, bro. Treat people how you want to be treated. I promise you it's a whole lot easier. Anyway, Tekken is popular in
鉄
Europe,
拳ヨーロッパ
but
で売れてるってのはあるけどもまあそれにしても
I
ね
don't think
そんな
that's
こ
the
と
reason.
続かないでしょ
だから日本国内で
Maybe your
思ってるよ
appearance
り
is
ね
more
原田さん
popular
の
overseas
顔
than
は
in
海外
Japan.
で相当売れてる
いや売
って言ったら
れてるんじゃなくて
変だけど
なんか
I
多
think
分
I look
だから
an
違和感
unusual
があるん
Jap-
だよ
I
ね
look
向こ
an unusual Japanese person to foreign people.
うに
Nah,
言うと
dude, he just looks like a cool ass Japanese dude. Like straight up.
でも俺ドバイにいると違和
I
感ない
don't look that strange in Dubai
俺
though.
サウジアラビアだから
The one where he completely blended into Saudi Arabia. He might have had on like the full Saudi Arabian garb, right?
ドバイで違和感のない顔だから
Yeah, I just come to say hi and get the fuck out afterwards. Okay, hold on. What's your question? I've got a quick question related to commentary. Were you gonna sit tomorrow while you commentate? Am I gonna sit? Am I gonna what? What is that? I don't know what that means. He be looking like a Yakuza 6 boss. Rule number 1 is 100% don't be weird. You got to treat people how you would like to be treated. And if you feel like that might be a little weird and you're not sure, just be as cordial as possible. Yeah, I'm not clear about that question, Shadow. You can ask it again. I'll come back to it.
似合いそうですねあれ
Sounds like it's sushi. They force you to put a no. I put it on
だ
myself.
ってそのサウジアラビア
A
の
prince of Saudi Arabia.
ね
Oh
プリンス
damn.
にね
Told me that the people love to wear the clothes when they visit Saudi Arabia. That's true. If I ever got the opportunity, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all will be getting this Tasty Steve, Saudi Arabian, wherever the I go in the world. If I can get the clothes and I think I'm gonna look dope in it, I promise you I'm gonna wear that shit. If I was in Saudi Arabia and they was like, yo, Steve, bro, we need you to dress up like Shaheen. I'm like, run it. Diners, dives, and Duria. I definitely rock a kafie. Iron Sheik Harada. That Saudi drip, hell yeah.
世界中みんなねサウジアラビアとかドバイに行くとみんな
Yo, that top right picture, bro. Why is my man mean mugging in the photo up here and to the right, though? They look like they just caught Harada doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. Wear a kafie and do the Obama pose. That's actually, yo, Mo Pichu, that's your duty. If you got one thing to do in the world, is if you ever hear, see, get wind, watch me commentate in a place where I can get a kafie and put it on, you got to remind me, okay? I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you, okay? Mo Pichu, a sense of service, duty as a taste bud to let me know to not forget to dress like a god when I go to these other places, okay? I'm trusting you, Mo Pichu. Mo Pichu, I choose you. All right? All right? Bet. All right, let's go. Y'all saw Mo Pichu. That's real taste bud prowess right there. Taking responsibility, okay? I like that. Or if somebody could just Photoshop it, that too. I'm down with that too. He said no one looked as right in it as I did. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. I'm just saying, you looked really good in it.
まあ似合いそうですね
I can imagine.
確かに
サウジアラビアの
At an airport in Saudi Arabia,
最後パスポート
I showed my
本当のパスポ
passport
ー
at
ト
the
コントロール
security
の前
counter
の
and
セ
not
キ
the
ュリテ
final
ィで
check
パスポ
though.
ート見る人はものすごい語学担当
They know different languages.
何カ国語も
They
で
can greet in many
いわ
languages.
ゆる挨拶ができるわけ
They can say goodbye, sayonara, ciao,
全部言える
Tianxian, I don't know how to say that. You name it.
全ての人種に合わせてでバンダイナムコってものすごい
Bandai Namco has a lot of branches, so our staff are in many countries.
その国の人
But the security
を
staff can
見
tell
極
which
めて
country
パ
they
ス
were
ポートを
from.
見る前から 声をかけるわけですよ。
and greet them
それがプロフェ
before
ッショナ
they
ル
look
で
at the
すよ。見
passport.
極めてパスポートを見る前から声をかけるわけですよ。
Greet
そ
them
れが
even
プロフェッ
before
ショナ
they
ル
look
で
at
す
the
よ。
passport
で
because
ちゃんと
they're
グッバイ、
professionals.
さよなら、
They say goodbye,
再チェンと
sayonara.
かって言って俺の番の時に俺があの格好して
Hopefully
る
that's
のもあって
said
い
I'm
きな
right.
り普通
When
に
it
ア
was
ラビ
my
ア語で
turn,
なん
they
か
stared and looked at me in Arabic because of the clothes.
でパスポートいきなり
Then
普
he
通
said
にアラビア語
they
でなん
started
か
talking to me in Arabic because of the clothes.
いやいやでパスポート見て「おう」っつって
When they saw my passport, they said, "Oh, sayonara."
パスポート見るまで俺
They
が
couldn't tell I was Japanese until they saw my passport. Man, Harada holds it well, man. He just has like the demeanor, like the facial structure. The glasses help it too. The facial haircut, the blend, the salt and pepper blend. I'm just saying, man, the cool collared shirts. Just being real, man. Look, Harada just looks like a cool guy. Just saying, he just looks like a cool guy. I'm just telling you right now. If I was lost and I was in a cool spot, I would definitely be, hey, cool guy. I don't know who you are, but you just look like you carry yourself as a person in the level of coolness that I need to be around. So I'm going to ask you, where the hell am I? Can you help me? You know? Blessed with the cool X factor. Damn, is this why people stop me for help all the time? Yo, sometimes you just give off good energy. As a taste bud, I'm pretty sure you do. You're like, I don't know why all these people keep asking me about my day, trying to offer me cool things, money. You're like, damn, maybe it's because I'm a taste bud. Yo, Caramel Jenkins, I could see that. I could tell by your internet presence you have a very approachable nature. You know how to talk to people, you know? Good-spirited human being. I would love to have a conversation with you. I can tell by the way your words flow in chat. On the internet space, I could be like, damn, if I see Caramel Jenkins, that head nod power, the aura that would arise would be magnificent, especially now. Especially now. Just keep that in mind. Same thing goes for Gil Toss. I got to say, it's got to be an emphatic, yo, what the is up? Gilly the Toss, is that you? My man, damn. I just came from Caramel Jenkins is over here, bro. Shit's wild. I just had a full-blown conversation. Steve, your hairstyle looks good. You look like Eddie Gordo from Tekken 3. Yo, word? That's godlike. Steve looks like a lot of people. Teddy tries. That's true. That's true. I've heard it a lot, bro. I had a dude that I walked around. I used to go to the corner store. This dude swore I was this other guy's brother. And this is kind of sad. He swore that I was this other guy's brother that had been killed. Like it was literally like a month. This dude saw me at the store that I used to go to. And he's like, bro, where your brother at, bro? He's like, oh yeah, he got shot, man. How you doing? And like the first time I didn't have the heart to tell him that I wasn't that guy. But I think it was like the second or third time. I was like, I saw him at a completely different store. This is real shit. I saw him at a completely different store. And then we're going to go back to this video, bro. We be getting off topic like something crazy. So I saw this guy at a completely different store. If you're in the hood, y'all know this. When you're a little kid, you got a bevy of stores to go to, right? And it's literally, I was at my grandmother's house. Instead of going to the end of the block and making a right, I went to the end of the block and made a left and went to a different store. And I saw this guy. The same guy that I had been seeing for like 2-3 weeks or something, right? And he sees me in the store and he was like, man, I've been calling you Mike for like 3 weeks, bro. He said, why didn't you tell me? I was like, and I told him the truth. I was like, I honestly just didn't, I didn't have the heart to tell you that I wasn't this Mike guy that you thought I was. He's like, bro, you look just like my best friend's little brother and he got shot and I thought you was him. So I just came up and talked to you like you was him. And I was like, man, my bad. I didn't know how to tell you that I'm not this guy, Mike's, the brother of this friend. And he was like, well, where are you from? You know, I was like, oh, bro, I stay actually right over. He's like, oh, damn. I definitely give horrible directions, too. Steve looks like Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle. Maybe some distant relatives. Yeah, it was like sad and hilarious at the same time. But I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. After after I saw that guy that one time, we became acquaintances. Like every time I saw that person, we always said what's up. Like, and it was because we knew each other. With like was not like trying to. It was literally like, hey, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Like legit, the conversation was like, I was like, hey, did you ever find that guy's brother? He's like, nah, man. They told me that he like moved, and I'm like, all right, man, have a nice one. You know, like it definitely became like, you know, somebody that I saw and I can legit be like, hey, man, you doing all right? You know, and it was just on some random, like I couldn't even tell you that guy's name, but I saw his face. I was like, oh, I know exactly who that guy is. Like without knowing exactly who that guy is. Anyways, he'd probably help you in a fight. No, that's facts. Boom, you looking for this noise. Shit, GX. Give us your best next time, baby. Here we go. Steve auditioning for Marvel. Rhodey, take one. Here we go. That's the camera. Come on, man. Come on, man. Whoop that trick. All right, here we go. Next time, baby. Scene. All right, there we go. Cut, print, take my check. Hit me on the emails. Give us your best Don Cheadle, Captain Planet. Now, Steve, Shinji X, I don't have that kind of range, okay? I don't have that kind of range. I just got my Terrence Howard roadie down, and now you asking me to be Don Cheadle? I'm not that flexible of a black guy when it comes to acting yet. I can't play a light-skinned dude and a black-skinned dude. I ain't got that look. I ain't got that kind of versatility. Damn, Shinji X. Jesus, my complexion can only do so much. All right. My man wanted me to be light-skinned and dark-skinned at the same time. God damn, man. I can't do that, all right? That's not in my ability. Not yet. Not yet. Say, bitch, I'm War Machine. Then you hit me with the Papa John. Yomo Pichu, you can have that. You can have that. Caramel Jenkins. I know why you Caramel Jenkins. You light-skinned. You can use that line too. You can use that line too. It's a great joke, bro. It goes a long way. It's not insensitive, you know, you're accepting the power, you know, in a positive way, you know. Anyways, let's get back to this, guys. We go on tangents a lot here. Let's go. I can see how it could be hard to tell that stuff happens. I can see how it could be hard to tell that stuff happens. There are people who've been abducted by UFOs. Actually, it has happened to some friends. What? They claim it's true. They were abducted by UFOs. I'm trying to hang out with Harada's friends, bro. I like Caramel Jenkins. Oh, I'ma run it. Next time you get in line, sir, can you go to the back of the line, bro? I was up here first. Damn, lady, what you want me to do? I can only. Let me stop. They showed me a scar saying that's how they got it. Man, my man Harada got friends that were abducted by aliens, bro. They showed me the scar saying that's how they got it. I like them and I don't deny them. See, it's just like the guy in the store, you know? But people who say that they were taken by UFOs, including my friends and people in the media, have something in common. You know, among people who were abducted by UFOs, considering all those people together, I found one statistic. I'll leave aside obvious differences, though. They all have no drawing skills. Yo, how you got... Yo, my homie definitely said he got abducted by an alien. But he can't draw to save his life, bro. We tried to go pick up the alien that did this to him. We was going to whoop the alien ass, but we couldn't identify the alien from this picture that she drew. Oh, man. That's how you know they bad. They ain't even drawing the same alien, bro. Bro, the light out of body. Is that a paper plane or a spaceship? Like, what the hell is First off, you know he's been thinking about this a lot because he kept the drawing that his friend drew of him getting abducted by an alien. Is that a giraffe? That's a launch model PS3. They take away your drawing skills when they abduct you so you can't show people. Oh my God, that's godlike. Yo, please. Yo, Kuromanta. That might be laugh. We got to nominate that, man. That's definitely nominated for Laugh of the Week. And it might be nominated for Laugh of the Month. Damn, that's good. You just solved it. You just solved it. I swear to God, this is what they look like. What the hell is this? This looks like an oatmeal cookie. This is the guy who took me. I used to be a critically acclaimed artist. Please believe me, Harada. Please believe me. You're my friend. I got the scar. They took my drawing skills. Remember this picture I drew of you? You got to hang it in your house. Why don't you believe me? Why don't you believe? Damn, man. Harada just calling his friends crazy. They scramble that part of your brain. Yeah, man, they actually abducted a tattoo artist and he had to change professions, bro. The dude can't even draw anymore.
めっちゃ絵が下手なのみんなどういう
I asked them to draw the UFO and the alien they saw.
絵に描かせると全員絵が超絶下手
And none of them were all that good at drawing.
まあいわゆる一般的に下手
They're
な
not really bad, but that's not so good.
しかも俺の知り合いって
Especially my friends that are in our industry. So Harada is saying he's got friends in the industry that say they've been abducted by aliens, bro.
業界ってめっちゃ絵うまいやついっぱいいるんだよ。絵うまいやつに限って
So you can say people who are good at drawing are not taken by UFOs. Bruh, wasn't we just talking about this? Did we just get to this before Harada even said it? Your taste buds. The mind meld, bro, it's happening. This is how you know.
そういう言い方もできるわけでしょ
You could say so, right? Isn't it strange? Maybe aliens don't want us to draw. Oh my God! Oh my God! Did you watch this? Is that how you knew? Or is this just the general speculation that wait. Do the tabloids know about this? Have we ever thought about this? I bet you Tom Cruise would have thought about this. I bet you Tom Cruise would have thought about the fact that the reason that we can't identify aliens is because they scramble that part of our brains when they abduct us. Damn it!
だからじゃあデッサ
Are
ン
you
力を
saying
基
that they
準
pick up
にして
people
なって
based
してる
on
ことに
their
なっちゃうん
drawing
だね
skills? Oh my God. They know if they take people who are not good at drawing, it'll be safe. Oh,
じゃ
damn.
あじゃあ記憶力も
Then
悪
I
いの
think
か
they
って話
should
に
take
なっ
people
ち
who
ゃう
have
んだよ
bad memory.
そうじゃあさ
原田さんみたいなの連れ去らしたら
If you'd have been taken, you'd tell everything.
そうじゃん。
全部ネタバレ言っちゃ
I'd
う
reveal
連
everything.
れ去られないんですよ。
That's why they don't take you. Bro, this cameraman is on another level, bro. My man is just feeding the machine right now. I'm going to tell y'all right now. You need friends around you like the cameraman in Harada's bar, man. This is all just productive theory crafting conversation. I feel like everybody has these kind of conversations with their friends. People talk about like locker room talk and shit. This is my locker room talk. This is definitely like the X-Files. We talk about this. I don't know what other people talk about, but stuff like this comes up all the time. The zombie apocalypse. If you and your friends aren't preparing for these kind of things, figuring out why you can't draw aliens, you know? Is Bigfoot real? What about Sasquatch? Chupacabra? Then I don't know what y'all friends are doing. I'm just being real, man. It's the same as people who happen to see a murder of 200 crows.
そういう話と一緒でだからさそういうカラス200匹見ちゃう人に限ってさ、ね、絵が下手とか写真とか
Are not good at
あの人
drawing.
絵が下手でしょ
No, hold on, bro. Well,
ね絵が下手と一緒でだからさそういう
だから連れ去られないんですよ。
いやだからさ、そういう
It's the
話と
same
一
as
緒で、
people
だ
who
からさ、
happen
そ
to
う
see a
いうカ
murder
ラ
of
ス200
200
匹見
crows.
ちゃう人に
This has
限
got
っ
to
て
be a
さ、
bad translation.
ね、
I'm
絵
so
が下
lost
手とか
right
写
now.
真とか
I'm
あ
not
の人
good
に
at
書いたんでし
drawing.
ょ。
You aren't, are you? I'm terrible. See? I got the lowest grade in art class.
絵が上手い人で
I've never
宇宙
heard
人
about
連れ去られ
people
たと
who are
か
good at
ドアを
drawing
開けたら200
being
匹カラス
taken
が
by
いたって聞いたこ
UFOs
と
or
ない。
saw 200 crows when they opened the door. This sounds like the plot off of Signs, bro. Probably a Japanese saying lost in translation. A murder is what you call a group of crows. Wait, what? Is that real? Oh wow. Damn, I just learned something. I legit just learned something. Thank you for sharing that. That's actually sick. See, I just learned something. That's actually dope. No, he didn't talk to the VF guy yet. We're one behind. We might do it tomorrow. It's because aliens don't want us to reveal stuff. Do you have any other scary stories? Scary story. Well, when I stayed at a hotel in Kobe, maybe I have told you this story. The shower in our room suddenly started at night. I was scared but got up and checked on it. But when I opened the door, it stopped. Oh, hell no. Bruh, if I'm in a hotel and the shower come on by, before I even finish, I just see Caramel Jenkins. Yo, F that, I'm bouncing. I'm out. I'm leaving immediately. Immediately, I'm leaving. Or you can take, my homie Rob says you just got to ignore it. You just got to pretend like it's not there. Caramel Jenkins said, I'm leaving immediately.
だからそれさ、
Are you telling the truth?
それはマジなの？
Yeah, Harada want to laugh. The knob turned. You're messing with me. It was rotating. Look how surprised he is. It was really scary. Bro, I like how inquisitive Harada is talking to this cameraman. This is amazing. Kuromata said, I can't ignore a ghost taking a shower. I'm sleeping in the car. Oh my God. He off the beam just vibing. Bro, y'all look crazy, man. Oh my God. That sounds like a serious
なん
one.
か起きてるよ。
I saw water drops there, so it really happened. Oh,
いや、
bro.
キュッて回ってた。
Was it really turning? It looked like someone was turning off the shower. You're lying. But that's okay. I got to say one thing. Here's Harada chiming in. I understand that it can be a ghost. I'm not laughing at the story. It has to be a ghost if it's true, right? You see what I'm talking about? Your friends are definitely, they're going to feed into this because you got to figure out what happened. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, if you associate with somebody and you call them a friend, you have to be in alignment what you would do in the things, like in the case things like this happen if y'all are together. Like if you and the homie can't agree what would happen, like if the zombie apocalypse went down right now, don't hang around them. I'm telling you right now, understanding, Harada's like, look, I got you, ghost, they can get us. It might be one taking a shower. Agreed, right? But, you know, right? You look, the spirit of radio is telling y'all the truth. You got to be ready. But I have to ask you one thing. If you're a ghost or a human, whatever, and taking a shower, and if I open the shower room to see who it is stopping the shower the first thing you would do? These are real questions. Right? Right. Like the ghost would be like, yo, hold on, bro. I'm taking a shower. You stop. Yo, are you trying to, what's up? Did you call me? Huh? It's like, it's really hard to kung fu a wet ghost. Yeah, man. Not only are you dealing with a wet ghost, but it's going to be a slippery ghost, right? You in trouble. My man said no. Hold up. He said no.
まず
Is stopping the shower the first thing you would do? Harada asked the cameraman. The cameraman says no.
それおかしくない？
Isn't that strange?
なんじゃあ幽霊
I
に
think
なったら
so.
幽
Do
霊って
ghosts
性
have a
格が
weird
なんかおかしい
personality?
幽霊ってなんか人間が
If
見
a
に行く
human
と
came to
あ
see,
人
would they
間
be
だ
like, oh no, it's a human and stop the shower? These are real questions. Harada is asking the right questions, bruh. Look, these are important questions. Look, give me a 1 in the chat if you hang around people and y'all don't talk about what y'all would do in the zombie apocalypse. Y'all don't talk about the first people you would go to in the zombie apocalypse. Like if you had your clumsy friend, Fred, right? Right? You had your clumsy friend, Fred. The zombie apocalypse happens. You have 2 other friends. You have your friend that's a trained ninja who lives in the woods, can make forts. He was a Boy Scout, climb Mount Everest, or you're going to go get Cletus, who can't tie his shoes. I'm sorry, I'm going to get the ninja. I'm just saying. I'm going to be real. I'm going to go get Claude afterwards, but that's only after I acquire the ninja in my party. I'm telling you right now, once I get the ninja, this RPG can begin. Like you have to think about that. So Harada is asking the right questions, but you have to phrase it in a manner so you understand, because you need to know how your enemy is thinking too. Harada's a genius. Let's get back to it.
キュッキュッキュッってやってやる
Says, I don't think so.
まあやんないですよ。
だから俺はそのキュッキュッキュッ
I don't doubt or deny the shower stop.
疑ったり否定はしないよ。いや疑ってはいるけど。
Actually, I doubt it, but I won't deny it because you say you saw it. You see the faith he has right now? You have to go along the line of believability, right? You have to suspend the disbelief in these situations, right? If Greg was in the chat, he'll tell you. I tell him all the time, bro. I'm like, bro, zombie apocalypse happened. What you gonna do, man? I wish they were in the chat right now. Jody the Great will tell you. My homie Rob, if they come back to the chat, will tell you. We were at Denny's having a 10-man conversation about the zombie apocalypse in a Denny's at like 4 a.m. I'm not even joking. What if you're the ninja's Cletus? Yo, leisure time. You're going too deep right now. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. We can't have this discussion right now. We can't do this right now. You bring the snacks and the ammo? That ninja's finna train me in the art of survival. My man Harada says, you could have been dreaming though. A former ninja, now old fart. Yeah, I left my ninja days in the past. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm going to be no use of you. But maybe we should let the zombies win. And then Cletus is like taking Aikido. Now an actual ninja. Let me stop. You could have been dreaming though. Let's say you saw it. That you saw it is a hypothesis. You have to assume, we have to assume it's true. We have to assume it's true, because what if it is? We need to be prepared. We need to know the powers of the ghost. If the ghost is aware that we can see them, maybe our friend they have the ability to see ghosts, and we're going to need to harness that power if we're going to stop them. Back to Harada talk. But if you're really interested in it, you should think more beyond that. Man, my man's going deep right now. What he said, but it's scary. Bro, this cameraman is actually godlike. This cameraman is actually godlike. Like Ninja Blaze from Rick and Morty, Steve. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. That's what happens. That's why that joke is relevant. Gil Toss, now you know where it comes from. That guy's totally going to survive. Yo, but Harada's telling you guys right now, if you're really interested, you got to think deeper than that. You have to go into the meta. You got to lean all the way into the idea that this ghost could potentially be in there taking a shower. My man said, and he said, you got to look, Harada is trying to get the cameraman to expand. Think deeper. so they can be prepared. Look, if I knew there was a looming ghost threat and I couldn't call the Ghostbusters and I had a homie that had the ability to see ghosts, bro, we got to cash that in. It's our job. We might be in control of saving the world from this ghost threat. Harada is on top of his game. He said, but it's scary though. Yo, man, look, you gotta see now. Harada has to encourage your friend to be brave in a situation, knowing that we have an ability to stop the ghost. If we can see him, we can stop him. He's reassuring his friend. Man, this talk is gonna be crazy. He's reassuring his friend, right? He's like, bro, look, I know you're scared, but you need to know. You have to go deep, you know? I know you scared. That's how you feel. But you can still think about what really happened. You got to be logical, bro, because you never know. When you open the door, they stop the shower. But what does that really mean? What does that really mean? If you open the door and the ghost stops the shower, does the ghost understand that you can see them? Are they embarrassed? Maybe it's, an alien. Who knows? You know what? I'm not going to go there, but let's go. Maybe they were trying not to get you wet. You can see it like this, right? Maybe they thought it'd be my turn. If that's the case, there's no malice there. There might not be any malice, but it was still scary. You know what is really scary? Oh shit. How about this? Oh shit. See, these are my conversations. What do you think I'd do if I was a ghost? If I tried to use the shower to tell you that I'm in there, this is what I would do. I'd make a noise with the shower to get your attention. Bro, this is why ghosts scare people. And once you came in, I'd make a blood shower. See, this is why you are literally understanding the mindset of a ghost right now via Harada. He was like, bro, I need this person to get out of here. I'm going to make blood come out of the sink. I'm going to set off the sprinkler and blood's just going to come out. This dude Harada, bro. Hold up, I gotta go back. I gotta go.
シャーッと音を鳴らしてたら何をやるかというと多分シャーッと音を鳴らして来い来い来いって来たらあなたが入ってきた瞬間に血のシャワーにしますよ。
Oh my god.
ブワーって血のシャワーに。
This dude Harada is ridiculous, bro. One more time.
入ってきた瞬間に血のシャワーにしますよ。ブワーって血のシャワーにしてみ、うわなんだこれ絶対幽霊。
Oh my god, it must be a ghost.
霊の仕業だって。
You'd be convinced that it'd be a ghost.
だって幽霊じゃん。
Because it's obvious. It definitely looked like a message from the devil or something. If you see black or red blood, damn, black blood, my man is getting creative. Or scary hair, oh bruh. Yo, if you really want to scare somebody, see, this is how you know Harada is a creative. You really want to scare somebody, all you have to do is change the texture of something that they know. If you change the texture of something that anybody knows, it instantly throws them off. It's instantly uncomfortable. For example, right? If you went to touch an orange and it just felt like somebody's skin or something like that, think about that. That mentally gets to you. I'm telling y'all right now, man. I would scare you so much. But they were like, man, he's coming in. And they killed the shower. Also, you know what? In a horror movie, if you open the door, the shower would stop and maybe still have a few water drops. After you close the door again, it start again. Full horror movie mode. Harada knows. And even if you open it again, it have stopped. That's how a horror movie scare people. But yours couldn't even stop it before you came in. Maybe it was really deep in the shower, Harada. Cameraman says true.
その
The
幽
ghost
霊
is a little slow.
は
Slow reaction times. It's obvious that this ghost did not play fighting games or probably any video games at all. Slow reaction ghost, you can beat him.
反応が遅いってことでしょ。
ちょっとどんくさかった。
He was
どん
late.
くさすぎない。
Way too late.
じゃあこう考えた方がいいよ。
You should
そん
think
なね
like this.
あ
You
の
open the
あ
door
なたが
and they were
ガチャンって
surprised
ドア
and
を
stopped
開
the
けてから
shower.
であなたがガチャンってドアを開けてからって閉めるような反応の悪さの
The ghost was
あな
that
たにそん
slow.
な何か
Do you
被害
think
を加え
such a
られる
ghost could hurt you?
被害を加える。
Maybe they didn't even want to hurt me,
こっちはとにかく。
but it was still scary.
いや
I mean,
そんなんだってシャワーが出た段階で超える。
starting the shower is already scary,
だけど
right? But
他にやりようがあるんじゃん
there should be other ways.
じゃああなたは今
What you're trying to put
何を証明しようとしてるかというと幽霊の存在を
It's
証明
not the
しようとしてる
existence
わ
of
けじゃないで
ghosts.
しょ。だって幽霊
Man,
はい
he's
るって
thinking so
前提で
deep about this
話してる
because we're talking
だと
under the
すると
assumption that
今
ghosts
あなたが
exist.
証明しようとしてることは
So what you're
その幽霊を
really
いかに
saying is
間
how
抜けか
dumb
と
the
いうことを
ghost
証明
was.
しようと
See, one thing you don't do, you don't antagonize ghosts. You can't call them stupid because that'll piss them off. Okay? I'm going to just tell y'all right now. If you believe in ghosts and you think it's a ghost in your house, don't ever antagonize the ghost. Don't be going to the shower and be like, oh, you just turned off the shower, ghost? Hey, ghost, get the hell out of my house. Like, that's what's going to happen. The ghost is going to fuck you up. Don't antagonize the ghost, bro. That's what get your son or your next of kin, maybe your baby haunted. You don't do it. You don't do it. You do not antagonize. Look, if you believe in ghosts, you don't antagonize said ghost when you think one is around. That will get you bodied. I've seen it time and time again. I'm pretty sure there's a documentary about it. It's called The Blair Witch Project. Look it up. It's won some crazy awards because it's based off of real life. Back to the Harada bar.
人を怖がらせる
It couldn't completely scare you.
下手くそだし
It even had bad reactions. See, Harada knows. Harada knows.
一番今幽
You're
霊
just
を
saying the ghost was
バカにし
dumb.
てる
Damn, you
のはあな
gonna
たですよ
disrespect the ghost? At least you're not there. Man, will they come again? Wait, what?
をバカにしてるのはあなたですよ。
やばい、もっと来るかな。
Will they come again? 5 minutes passed. They're thinking about the ghost.
母さん、あと5分だけ喋る。
Let's talk for 5 more minutes.
一個だから。
There's one thing I wanted to ask.
何
What's up?
プロレス見ないっていうか。
He said what? Sorry, guys. I gotta stop improvising these words. I'm reading this like I would talk. I gotta stop that. There's one thing I wanted to ask.
何
What?
最近プロレス見ない
You said you don't watch pro wrestling
何
lately.
ね。僕も最近
Right.
全然
I don't really watch it lately either.
お酒なくなっちゃっ
I drank all of them. I think he's looking for more drinks. Here you are. There's still some left.
僕はね、
た。これ口つけてないよね
Personally,
大好きだったプロレス
my favorite pro wrestler was
あ
Masawa. I don't know who that is.
あ
Who?
三沢さんね
Haru Masawa? He died in a car accident in June 2009. Oh, that's sad.
それから
まあある意味リングで
In a way, you could say
亡
he
くなら
died
れた
in the
とも言え
ring.
る方だよね。
ずーっとだから
I was a big fan of him. Like, I was always checking on him.
あ好きだったよね。
Yeah, I know you liked him.
知ってるよ。
I was a fan for a long time. I always checked his matches. I liked him too.
なんか僕のヒーローだ。
He was my hero.
その人いなくなっちゃって。
So after he left, I stopped
見
watching.
なくなっちゃった。で、最近たまにまあ
It's not that I dislike other groups or pro wrestlers.
プロレスが嫌いだとかっていう話は全くなくて、プロレスは今ブーム。
Pro wrestling is getting popular again. That's
あで
true.
もこの間ドラゴンズ
Last year, I watched Dragon Gate, no, a pro wrestling organization in Japan.
それでなんかちょっとね、国
I
内
won't say the name of the group,
団体名は言わないですけど、国内のプロレス
but
は
I think pro wrestling in Japan is becoming too Americanized. Ooh,
そのマイクパフォーマンス
like their performance.
からそ
It's
れ
been
は
like
ある
that
程
for a
度あ
while,
るんじゃない
hasn't
新
it?
日ってそっちじゃなかったですか
New Japan Pro Wrestling. What? Hold
そ
up.
れはある程度あるんじゃない
新日って
New Japan is like that.
全日とか
In
の
contrast to
Yeah,
AGPW, All Japan Pro Wrestling.
新日ってそっちじゃなかったですか全日とかの
うん、
Or
そう
now, in pro wrestling now, there was a tradition after games like shaking hands and doing hero
あ
interviews.
ーなるほどね
乱入もないし、
うんはいはい
No
はい
intrusions either.
好きだった
I like their
あ
style.
ある意味その
That's kind of
クラシッ
classic
クと
or
か正統派というか
orthodox. That's true. Everybody remembers the crazy promos, right? It's really cool to see like this classic wrestling, enthusiast in Japan. That's pretty cool. Guys, let me know if y'all still keeping track of like, pro wrestling. I got a lot of friends. You guys know I've bumped elbows with Kenny Omega, one of the homies in the industry that we've come across quite some time. I know I know my homie Logan is very much into it as well. Got a lot of friends. Range is really into wrestling. There's quite a few friends, and I'm not 100% up on it, but like if I have friends like I still watch AEW. I got friends that watch that are Kenny Omega's thing is AEW, Cody Rhodes and the whole nine. So you was there when I got super kicked Caramel Jenkins. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. But pro wrestling these days is more like entertainment. Each wrestler is on Twitter like a celebrity. I see. Those things didn't happen on All Japan Pro Wrestling. Many wrestlers don't speak even when offered the microphone. I always watch that style. But now the group do microphone performances. And it takes a long time to get into the ring. They don't leave quick after a match and there's intrusions. It doesn't look like Japanese pro wrestling. What do you say? It doesn't look like Japanese pro wrestling, and it makes it hard for me to watch. It's like WWE. They don't enter with the track and break the ring like American pro wrestlers do. But it does look like they became more like the American style. Also, Misawa-san is gone, so that's why I stopped watching. I see. The other day you said you stopped watching pro wrestling too. And I was wondering why that is. That's a different point of view. I can understand what you're saying. I also understand what he's saying because, like, a lot of people consider for reference, the WWE Attitude Era, like the best era, and like a lot of people didn't watch after that. Man, I used to be a huge wrestling fan. You know how huge? Do you guys know how huge of a wrestling fan I used to be? And yes, I did. There is a clip of me getting super kicked by the Young Bucks. There's definitely a clip of that. But like after Stone Cold left, after, The Rock left, like a lot of people, like wrestling changed after that for a lot of people. So a lot of people didn't keep track of it anymore. I know I didn't keep track of it as much. I still loosely followed, but it was a lot of storyline stuff that I didn't. However, I understand that though. Oh yeah, I did meet Kofi Kingston. I met all of New Day. I've met New Day and worked with them a few times actually. And yeah, it was actually pretty cool. I've worked with the Young Bucks. I've worked with New Day. Yeah, there's clips. If you go to my Instagram, actually, there's pictures on there. We did a Street Fighter event for E3. Caramel Jenkins was there apparently. They came out throwing pancakes. Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega, they ate peppers. Oh my God. They had a whole feud going. Came the CEO, had matches. It's crazy. Damn, that's sick, Kuromata. That shit was wild, Caramel Jenkins. Damn, the New Day comic just dropped at the comic shop you work at. I saw Xavier promoting that, I believe. Yo, can y'all make some noise in the chat for Xavier Woods and Kenny Omega and New Day and the Young Bucks, even though those motherfuckers kicked me? I'll give it up. Passionate about their craft. Passionate enough to kick me. Sons of bitches. You say I might still have the cell phone video? It makes sense to me, and it means we have similar thoughts. But how I see it is different from how you do. What I really feel when I listen to that story is you're saying that pro wrestling has changed. It has. Pro wrestling's image has changed from the one you had of it. That's facts.
その受け取り
What you're
手
saying
の
is
感
that
覚
it
が変わ
became unsuitable for
に合
you.
わない。
Ooh, yo. Before he even goes further, like I tell people all the time, if you don't like something, doesn't mean like it's bad or anything. And I don't even know if he's gonna go this route, but I'm a firm believer. Like just because I don't like something, and that includes me, it doesn't inherently means that it's bad. Like it does not mean that. It just means it may not be something that that you're interested in. It may just be something that's not for you. And even if it is for you, maybe you just don't understand it. Like I didn't like One Piece at first. I had to go back and watch it. Except for Peas. Peas forever and always. And I'll fuck you up, Peas, if you ever come to my house.
ないって言ってる話じゃないですか。だからこれ
How I see it
自
is
体
different
が
from
俺
you.
ちょっと見え方が違ってて、それは
The way you
あ
feel
なた
means
自
you
身が
aged. Damn, you getting old?
年を取った証拠ですよ。あなた自身は変わってないんです。
You haven't
だけど
changed.
世の中に求められているニー
But
ズ
the
と
wants
か
and needs
シ
of
ーンが
society
その
does
ニーズによって
change.
変わるわけだよ。だから逆に言うと
Blind side, don't make me time you out. It
そ
doesn't
の
mean that the
形が
style
ダメ
is
とか
wrong.
悪いわけでは全くなく、受け入れられて
The
る
style is
し、だから
accepted,
こそ
and
フ
that's
ァ
why
ンが増
they
え
have a
て
lot of fans now.
いる。一時低迷してた
Pro
って言われる
wrestling
プロレ
was
ス界が
stagnating
も
for
う
a
一回
while. No, that's
やっぱり
true.
今
Some people still think it's
その
stagnating
なん
in
ていう
some
の
instances.
全
I'm
員が
not
って意味じゃな
saying
くて
that
そ
everyone
の
will
ちゃん
become
と
their
した
fans,
ロイヤル
but
ファ
they're
ンっていう
getting
のが
steady,
ま
loyal
た
fans.
新
That's
しく
true.
つき始め
I
て
got friends
で
that
今ま
still
では
go
ファン
in
じゃな
on
かった人
wrestling
とか
heavy
そ
to this
の
day. People
な
who
かな
aren't
か女性
interested in pro wrestling, but people who weren't interested in pro wrestling became their fan. Tasty Peas, you son of a bitch, back with the Taste Bud Sub Club. Can you guys make some noise for this Peas person? I can't bring myself to say the first part. Can't do it. I can't do it.
層が取れなかったところ女性層が増えてきたと
And
か
they
いう
even
流れ
succeeded
を
in
見れば
getting
分か
women
る通り
fans,
それが全ての
which
答え
is
だと思
true.
ってて
I think
だから
those things will be
そ
the
の
answer to
そ
everything.
のニーズの方が
That's
高
why
まって
people
るしそ
want
のニーズを生
now,
み出したってこと
want
に
now, and they're the
フィッ
one
トしてる
that
だけ
create
で
the
それは
need.
いわゆる老害世代であ
Who
る
could
も
have
う
been
老害
called
と言
the
っても
old
過
gen.
言で
We
はない
could
我
be
々
called the
の
old
価値
generation,
観にたまたま
and it just doesn't fit
フィッ
us. Legit just said that. Like I think it's one of those things that like people don't know. Like sometimes things do grow out of your interest, right? And sometimes people, and this is kind of like off the topic, but just in the sense of being interested in things, like I feel like some of the things you do get into do change, right? So it's always good to know why you like some of the stuff you're interested in, especially if you know or you're aware that everything changes, right?
フィットしてないだけであってあなたには
You got to be bold. You have to understand that it's not bad. It just might not be for you anymore, you know? Might not be, catered to the mindset or, the stuff that you like. So it may be time to move on. You never know. Or you can take that and try to understand it a little more. You can take that space and be like, you know what? Let me understand this a little more. Do I understand it from this angle? Try to appreciate it in a new way.
合わせる人
They don't have to appeal to us because they've moved on from our generation.
全
That's
くないわ
true.
けですよだから卒業してんですよもう
I see, in a
で
way.
卒業したし
They moved
求め
on.
てるものをその
Even if
あなた
they
が
bought
求めて
back
るも
what
のを
you
今
want.
更やったところでそれは今の若い世代の人たちに
The people young people in this era wouldn't
受
get
けない
it.
形なわけだから受けないというかその
I mean, they wouldn't
共
be
感
able
でき
to
ない
relate to it.
形なんだから、それじゃ存続できないわけじゃないの
So they wouldn't
だから
be able to last. That's
そ
true.
の人々って
Like I said, it's
面
not
白く
meant.
てその
Society is interesting.
自分だけが理解したいってい
They
う
want
気
to be
持
the
ち
only
と
one who can
で
understand
自
it.
分の好きだったあれ
They also
を
want-
残してほしい
Want what they like to last a long time.
って気持ち
Oh,
は
that's
でもそ
bars.
の自分が好きだっ
But
たあ
if
れを
you
残す
make
って
what
こ
you
と
like to
は
last
ある意
too
味
long, it might
その
diverge
時代に合わな
from
く
the
なってる
age. See, exactly. Oh,
可能性があ
bruh.
るわけでその時代に合わない
If
も
you
のを
try to make it how it
無理
used
に
to be,
昔の形に
it
してくれっ
shrink.
ていうことは狭め
Exactly.
るってことでしょで狭めちゃうと今度商売成り立たない
If you
から
make
継
it
続
niche,
しないわけです
the
よそれは
business will have
いろんな IP とか
difficulty
ゲームと
surviving.
一緒で
It's
ゲ
the
ー
same
ム
as
のあの頃
games. Bro, Harada drops bars every Harada bar episode. Oh my God.
が良かったばっかり言っちゃうと
What if you just keep saying how you like how the game used to be? Oh, Harada, talk to him.
失礼だけどあの頃が
Sorry
良
to
か
say
っ
this,
た
but
を
most titles that just
そ
kept
の
the
まま
old
続け
style
たタ
couldn't
イトルで
survive.
生き残ってるタイトルってほとんどないとんでもない冒険を
Great
したり
adventures
とんでもない
and incredible
逸脱の仕方を
departures.
したりとんでもないはこれ何っていうことをや
That
っ
makes
た
people
タイ
say,
トルの
huh,
方が
what's that?
生き残ってるケースもやっぱあ
Are
ると
one
思う
way
いや
to
もちろんクラ
survive.
シックなことで
Of course, there is
ずっと確
stuff
保
that
して
has
る
survived for
変
being
わらないこ
classical.
と ことが逆に
Some stuff has survived
生き
because
残っ
it
てるっ
hasn't
ていう
changed.
ものもあるし、でも逆に変化し
Other
続
stuff
け
has
てるから
survived because
生き
it
残ってるもの
changes.
もある。で、たまたまプロレスはやっぱ
Maybe
り
pro
変化が
wrestling
必要だっ
happened
た
to
んじゃない
need some changes.
だからそれはその時に
Maybe what
合わ
really
なくなった
became
のは
unfitting
受け手である
is you on the
あなたです。
receiving side.
そうですね。
あなたが変わらなかっ
It's just that you didn't change.
たと思った方がいい。
You should
世
think
の
that
中
way.
がのニー
What
ズが変わって
society,
るところ
what
から
society wants has
昔
changed,
から変わらない
and
ニ
you
ーズが
still
変わら
want
ないあなた
old
が
style
取り
have
残
been
され
left
ただけです
behind.
よ。ってい
And
う
you
取
still
り
wants the
方もあ
old
る
style have been
だ
left
からそれ
behind.
が
You
悪い
can
わけじゃ
see
ないじゃん。
it this way too, but you can't say it's a bad thing. The old style gave me a vivid impression in the past, so
そうそれはさ青春
it's
っ
the
ていう
same
話
as
と
the
一緒で
spring
あ
of
の
life.
初恋
Oh
の人
shit,
が忘れられ
Rock
ないっ
Lee,
て
Guy Sensei. Yo, make some noise in the chat. Guy Sensei, the GOAT, the spring of youth. If you know, make some noise in the chat. Cause I love Rock Lee, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The old style gave me a vivid impression in the past,
そう
so
それはさ青春っ
it's
て
the
いう
same
話と一緒で
as
あ
the
の初恋の人が忘
springtime
れ
of
られ
youth.
ない
What
っ
to say?
て
The spring of youth,
そうそれはさ青春
the
っ
spring of life.
ていう
Excuse
話と
me.
一緒であの初恋の人が忘れられ
Where
ない
you
って
can't
一
forget
緒
the
だよ。
first person you loved. Another 3 minutes passed for some reason. I love the time skips.
俺やっぱドラゴンズゲート見に行って思った
I
け
went to
ど
watch
ドラゴン
Dragon
ズゲー
Gate
ト
and
って若い
realized
人からすっ
there were
げえ
young people
ベ
and
テランま
veterans.
でみんなすげえ喜ん
And
で
they
て
were all enjoying
あ
it.
れはあれを見てほら
I
やっぱり
realized
新
that
しい
they
形じ
changed
ゃんって
their
思ったの。
style.
いわゆる
You'll be moved
見
by
て
them
て
in a
さ
good
揺ら
way
ぎがあるわけいい意味のそのこれいわゆるその
because of the
この
antagonistic structure.
対立構造っていわゆるドラマとしてもとも
Things
と
that
用意してた
feel
も
like
のだろ
they've
う
set
なっ
up
ていう
for
もの
drama
から
happens.
これ
But
絶対にそういう
accidents
もの
that they
絶対ハ
didn't
プニングだよ
expect
ねみたい
also
な
happen.
なんか緊迫感
There's
が
a tension in the
だから
air.
そうあの揺らぎが
You'll be moved by the
面白いわ
stuff,
けでしょ
and that's what
それ
is
プロレスのある意
interesting.
味真骨頂
That's
み
the
たいなのがあるわ
essence
け
of
それ
professional
とか
wrestling.
をうまいこと全世代向
It's
けにや
cool
って
that they're
るっていう
doing that
と
stuff,
俺は
making it
面白い
suitable
と
for
思
all
ったし
generations. That's
そ
true.
それで言うとまだ
I
まだ
felt
見れる
like
な
I
と
could
思った
still
んだけ
enjoy
ど
pro wrestling.
だけどそのそ
But
こ
you don't
に
see
目が向かないって
that
ことはやっ
because
ぱり
what you
元々
want
求
from
めて
pro
るもの
wrestling.
が
That's true. This also, and I'm glad he used the games metaphor. We can talk about this with Guilty Gear Strive, for instance, right? There's a lot of people that don't like Guilty Gear Strive deviating from what a lot of people consider what Guilty Gear actually is, right? Whether it be the music, whether it be the aesthetics of the game, whether it be Gatling combos being used, whether it be the way they changed air dashes, or anything like that, right? Like a lot of people don't understand that, like, and I've talked about this on numerous occasions. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. And I share the exact same sentiment with Harada. I may not have always felt this way, but in the past 6, 7, 8, 9 years, I've definitely grown to understand. I have a better understanding of like, that's why certain things I don't keep track of it anymore, right? Like even when I was talking about wrestling, like I still keep track of wrestling to a degree to keep track of people that I support, right? Like Eva Marie just got back into WWE. I've worked with Eva Marie multiple times. We follow each other, so I'm always going to show support, right? That goes for Kenny Omega. If I see something interesting that Kenny Omega does, regardless if I keep track of it, you know, I don't say it's bad. I just say that I don't keep track of it. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that are really enjoying it. And just to shift it back to games, it goes the same way. Harada even said it. Like, if you continue to not change, like, it can affect you multiple ways. It can make it so you have this niche core that people, you know, that doesn't grow beyond that. Or it can make it stale for the people who are enjoying it because some of them expect growth from, you know, certain things. It can go both ways, but you have to know that, right? Intergenerational community. Open all your noise gates.
その昔の強烈な
Is the
印象のプ
wrestling
ロ
that
レスなん
gave
だ
you
から
that vivid
そ
impression?
こからその位置から
You
動い
just
てない
haven't
だけ
moved
の
from
人
where you
だから
were,
それが
and
悪いわ
that's
けじゃない
not a bad thing.
その位置から動かない
Not to move is an option, which is totally fine. That's true.
それでもってプロレス
But
が終わ
it
ったわけ
doesn't
じゃ
mean
ん
pro
あなた
wrestling
の
is
中の
over.
プ
It's
ロレ
just
スが終わ
over
ったっ
for
ていう
you.
だけであって
Exactly. That's why I make it my point. Like I try to, like I'm not always 100% like clean with it, but I always try to make it my point to be like, man, just because I don't like something doesn't mean that it's not good, right? It's just not for me. I understand that. Like, I don't take it any kind of way that I no longer like The Flash. For me, I just feel like, hey, it got to a certain degree where it was just like, it wasn't as good as it used to be, right? It's not saying that it's bad because it's still running on for these so many seasons. It still has a lot of fans. They still got recurring, like, they have all these things. But it did, for me, it wasn't the same. It wasn't something that I could have follow the story enough to say that it's interesting. Now, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that, hey, I had to move on. I had to find something else that I like. I went on and watched, all the seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I enjoyed, but a lot of people thought were trash. So there you go.
プロレス界が
It's just pro
あなた
wrestling.
から離れただけなんで
It's
す。
moving away from you. 5 minutes passed for some reason. Just like rap music these days, facts. It's definitely not for me. But, I guess people out here, they love it. There's a lot of people out here that really like where, music is going, especially in the sense of like new rap artists. But that's definitely not for me. I still don't know how they sell all these copies and get this critical claim. But hey, man, I guess it's not, their music isn't for me. I like some of it. I just became a little baby fan. So, who knows? Who knows what's happening out there?
超絶狭いことをね
Actually, it's pretty fun
話す方が
to
割
talk
と楽し
about
かった
really
ですよ
small stuff.
これミコ
I like to
ミクロ
look
な
at
ことマク
micro
ロな視点
things
で見るみたいな
from
話は大好き
a macro perspective.
まあこういう回も
So there's this program
ありますよとか
of the
こう
bar,
いう
yeah.
ことばっかり
I was always like this, though.
で見る人がものすごい少ない
It'll be
方が
easy for me to talk with only a few viewers.
もっと言った
I
こ
want
と
to
の
talk
ない話を本当はした
What
い
I haven't talked about, though. Let's do it next time.
まだ一回も話したこと
I
ない
want to do a program
素敵なことはしたい
where I'll talk about
今お
what
さ
I
らいみたい
haven't.
な話まだ一回も
what I
話したことない
haven't shared.
話的なことはしたいけどね今おさらいみたいな話
All of what I said today is like a review. Let's do that stuff while we're shooting the main program with guests.
いやーやべえ話いっぱ
There
い
are so
あるよ
many insane stories.
ファンレター
My fan mail
世界の刑務所
comes from prisons around the world. What? Next time on Harada's Bar, Aoki, chief producer of Virtua Fighter Ultimate Showdown Project, will finally come to visit. What? Virtua Fighter X Esports, let's go! My man said a bunch of his fan mail comes from prisons, bro. Lil Baby is pretty good. The Kryptonian. Yup. Tell him. Yeah, yo, real shit. That's bars. That's bars. Yo, Daruman, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out. This definitely went longer than I thought, and we didn't even get to play games, guys. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the Harada talk. He didn't even really go over game stuff like that. I mean, we still kind of touched on games, but man, that was really good. Nah, Shinji X, talking to Palm says that's just something natural that happens as you get older. I feel your taste in things just change and you learn to realize, I guess, why you like or don't like that thing anymore. I don't know. Harada's good at catching patterns. Most creators are.
Diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity dog.